Good evening, Bulldog fans. Welcome to the Mule Barn on the campus of Fairfield Community High School as we are getting set for the IHSA 2A Regional Championship between the Carmi-White County Lady Bulldogs and the Robinson Lady Maroons. Cole Carter alongside Travis Black, Joby Wagner back at the WRUL studio. Haley Winkleman with us for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. The pregame show is brought to you by Rice Motors. Take ricemotors.com for a test drive now and give Rice a try before you buy. You'll be glad you did. The top two teams in this regional, two of the top four teams in the subsectional. Robinson, the overall 1 seed, Carmi being the 4 seed. Lady Bulldogs a 26-5 record. Robinson 24-5 on the season. First time these two teams have matched up this season. Robinson took down Fairfield back on Monday. Meanwhile, Carmi with a miraculous last-second win over Newton. But Travis, looking at the teams that Carmi has played this season, probably the toughest competition they've had to this point. A 24-5 Robinson squad, and Carmi, they played some good basketball of late.
Yeah, Carmi really has put together a nice little streak here at the end of the year. They had a tough loss against Woodlawn, but other than that, really no blemishes on the record. And this Robinson team is a very talented, athletic group, and it's going to be an interesting game tonight. One
thing Carmi hasn't done really all that well of late is shooting the basketball. It's been their struggle the last couple of ball games, been able to win those games, but in a game like tonight, Travis, you got to find a way to make those shots.
Yeah, you can't start out cold tonight. Carmi's going to have to come out making some shots early on, and then if they can, it's going to be a tough sledding against this Robinson team that if you miss a long distance shot, long rebound, they're going to be out in transition before you can even blink.
This Robinson team talented on both sides of the court, offensively and defensively. We're going to see some pressure. We're going to see them get up and cause some issues against the Lady Bulldogs. Carmi has faced many of pressing teams this season. They've done a good job, but tonight it's important. Got to take care of the basketball.
Yeah, you do. You can't give this Robinson team extra opportunities. You can't let them get out running transition. They are very athletic, and they will pressure you from the word go. They'll pick you up three-quarter court. They'll pick you up full court. They'll pick you up half court. Either way, they're going to be up in you all night. And if Carmi can't handle the pressure, it's going to be a long one.
A big part of Carmi's success this season is getting leads early, not having to play from behind, and that counts again tonight. Against a team like this and this type of ball game, you can't find yourself down 10, 15 points as we get towards the second half.
Yeah, this Robinson team is going to be hard to dig yourself out of a hole, so you're going to have to make some shots early. You're going to have to, check off on the board. You can't let them get offensive rebounds. You can't let them really get any type of lead because if you let them, they'll get out and run away with it.
Looking back in that win against Newton on Monday, Carmi was a back-and-forth ball game. At times, they were able to get that 5-point lead, 7-point lead, grew it up to 9 or 8 at one point there in the second half, and then all of a sudden Newton came back. They applied some pressure. And I think for Carmi, they've got some girls that have some experience, might not be in basketball, but definitely in volleyball, playing in these type of ball games. I think for Carmi, you got to play your brand of basketball and stay under control.
Yeah, you can't get out. You can't let them speed you up. That's what Robinson wants to do. They want to make this a 94-foot game. They want to make it a track meet. Carmi's going to have to slow the ball down, work their offense, get what they want, take care of the basketball. Don't let this Robinson team get out and running.
I mean, what a year it's been for the Lady Bulldogs. They're ranked number 39 in all of Illinois 2A. Robinson ranked number 21. But, looking at what's at stake for the Lady Bulldogs, obviously a regional championship. It would be their first regional title in 14 years. 2010 was the last time the Lady Bulldogs won a regional championship. And also, with a win tonight, they would tie the record for most wins in a single season by a Lady Bulldog basketball team at 27. So a couple of historic markers on the line tonight, but I know Clinton Wolf is only worried about one thing, bringing home that regional title. If the Lady Bulldogs do win tonight, they will advance into the Newton sectional, which will begin next Tuesday. Looking at our broadcast schedule for the next 6 or so days, tomorrow night we'll be back in here at the Mule Barn as the boys take on Fairfield in the Black Diamond Conference Championship game. That's a winner-take-all. Both teams 8-1 conference records. Winner of that will be the BDC East champion here in 2024. Then on Monday, the boys are back in action. They will host El Dorado in the opening round of the IHSA 2A Regionals. With a win there for Carmi, they would move on to the semifinals in the Massac County Regional next Wednesday. If they win that, they'll play next Friday. If the girls win tonight and were to win on Tuesday, they would play for a sectional championship next Thursday. But obviously you got to take care of what's in front of you tonight. Lady Bulldogs 26-5 on the year. Robinson 24-5. Mitchell Robinson took down Fairfield back on Monday. Travis, we saw a little bit of that game, and Fairfield gave Robinson, all they wanted and then some there. Going into the second half, it was tied at halftime, or a one-score game at halftime, and Robinson was able to pull away. I think the biggest thing, Travis, is going to be this first half. If you're Carmi, you've got to be competitive, and you've got to – you can't fall down early, basically.
Yeah, you got to dictate the pace. You can't let this Robinson team get what they want to do. And like we talked about, they want to make it a track meet. They want to get up and down, and they can score points and hurry. And that's why Fairfield had such success in that first half. They really slowed them down, made them play at their pace. But in that second half, a couple turnovers here, a couple offensive rebounds by Robinson, and they got out and they got running, and then it really was over from there. So this Carmi team is going to have to take care of the basketball and make them play at their pace.
We'll see what Robinson does defensively. Back on Monday, Newton came out in a 3-2 zone. They stayed in that zone all night long, and Carmi had some fits. So we'll see if Robinson wants to come out in a man-to-man. Will they go zone against the Lady Bulldogs, and how will Carmi answer? It's a regional championship game tonight here in Fairfield. Lady Bulldogs looking for their first in 14 years. This has been the Rice Motors pregame show. Flag is being lowered at midcourt. That means it is time for the national anthem. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break and come back with the starters and the opening tip here on 97.3 WRUL.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and a promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today. Citizens National Bank of Albion has always been in the business of making dreams come true.
Are you like many in the community that have dreamed of owning your own business?
Bring your ideas in and speak to one of our commercial loan professionals in Albion, Alney, Crossville, and Bridgeport.
Our competitive rates and solid decision making will make it the best decision you've ever made.
Let us help you get started, and we'll watch your business grow.
Citizens National Bank of Albion, know better banking.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Nancy J. Winter, CPA. We believe in family values, even in the world of finance, because every financial decision impacts your family. For all the milestones in your life, our team is here to maximize your savings, minimize your taxes, and help you plan for a prosperous future.
Visit Nancy J. Winter, CPA in Carmi for tax planning, saving for college, retirement planning, and the expertise to help get you where you want to be. Learn more at nancyjwintercpa.com or call 382-2364. Nancy J. Winter, CPA, where you're treated like family. Great teamwork is no accident.
David and the gang at Hale Body Shop salute the area athletes.
Just as in sports, the team at Hale Body Shop work together to make sure you get your car back as quickly as possible.
When it comes to collision repair, more and more people choose the team way out there on Possum Road.
Hale Body Shop in Carmi.
David and the gang are proud supporters of area athletes.
Back here at the Meal Barn, getting set for the opening chip here in the regional championship. Carmi-White County taking on Robinson. As the starting five for Clinton Wolf and the Lady Bulldogs. Going to go with number 1, Johanna Smith, the senior guard. Couple of sophomores in there, number 4, Addie Elliott, and number 5, Caroline Simmons. Of course, Elliott, the hero in the regional semis back on Monday. The 3 game-winning free throws as time expired to win it for Carmi-White County. Mara Serafini, one of the 2 seniors, and the lone junior in the lineup, number 32, Ashlyn Rager. At Smith, Elliott, Simmons, Serafini, and Rager for the 26-5 Carmi-White County Lady Bulldogs. Good crowd on hand here for the Lady Bulldogs side. A lot of fans made the road trip here. We expect those that didn't to be tuning in, and we appreciate it, whether you're listening on 97.3 WRUL or watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Starting 5 for the Robinson Lady Maroons. Going to go with number 12, that's Taylor Blank. She is a 5'7 senior. Also number 13, Alexia Zane. She is a 5'6 senior. Along with number 25, Caitlin Jones. She is a 5'9 senior. Number 33, Marissa Zane. She is a 5'6 senior. And rounding it out is 52, Elizabeth Shea, a 5'10 senior. So for Scott Zane and the Lady Maroons, that's Blank, Zane, Jones, Zane, and Shea. Again, Robinson, the number 1 overall seed in this subsectional. I believe Teotopolis was 2, Mount Carmel was 3, and then Carmi. Teotopolis and Mount Carmel are playing also tonight. And so it will be Mara Serafini up at midcourt. Jumping for the Lady Bulldogs up against Shea for Robinson. As we are waiting for the officials to whistle this one in, Rocky Hall says we're ready to go, and we are underway. It's the regional championship here in Fairfield. Robinson's got the basketball as we start it. They're going left to right here in the first half in their home whites. And a pull-up jumper by Marissa Zane right out the gate. And a missed shot. Addie Elliott grabs the rebound. Great start defensively. Scoreless ball game. We've played 20 seconds, and that's a steal there by Jones for Robinson. That pass up ahead was tipped. It will stay with the Lady Maroons. So both teams come up empty in their first 2 possessions. Again, the post to Shea now in the near corner. Open 3 on the way from Zane. Won't go. Long rebound tipped into the hands of Marissa Zane.
For Carmi can't allow too many offensive rebounds.
On the far side, this is Jones. She'll pull up for 3. It's an air ball, and it goes out of bounds. Carmi able to get a stop. You're right, Travis. You can't let a team like this get second chances and offensive rebounds. Robinson comes out in a man-to-man. Ashton Rager on the near side, Johanna Smith. Serafini on the right top goes to Elliott. Now on the far side, Rager has it. Rager looks to get Simmons open. Over on the right top, dribbles it near side. We've played 1 minute here in the first quarter. Looking for our first points. Smith here in the near corner. Off to Serafini. Right side, it goes to Rager. Far corner, Elliott. Elevator screen. Simmons thought about it. Puts on the floor. Near side, Smith. She'll penetrate inside, and she draws a foul against Zane. Couple of free throws coming up for Johanna Smith.
Good job there by the Lady Bulldogs offense, being very patient, working the ball around, not forcing anything early.
So 2 free throws coming up for Johanna Smith. They're brought to you by Expressway Ford. Don't be fouled by a bad buying experience. Count on Expressway Ford Mercury, and you'll always be in the bonus. First free throw for Smith off the mark. She'll have 1 more. Second free throw for Johanna. Went 0 for 2. Ashlyn Rager, though, able to get the offensive rebound and a very quick jump ball call, but the arrow favors Carmi White County. Smith will inbound. 6:41 to play here in the first quarter. Gets it into Simmons. Simmons squares up, dribbles off to her right, and pulls it down the right side. Gets it off in the hands of Addie Elliott. Elliott dribbles to her left, looks into the hands now of Johanna Smith. Back to Elliott. Elliott looks, goes near side to Smith. Smith between the circles off to Serafini. Serafini back near side to Smith. Over on the right side, Simmons. Still looking for our first point. 6:15 to play here in the first quarter. Open down low, Serafini. Good pass from Elliott, and Carmi strikes first.
Classic flex offense look right there, and being very patient with the basketball.
We've played 2 minutes here in the first quarter. 2-0 Carmi White County in this regional championship. Zane bounce pass to Shea over on the far side. Ooh, double dribble and a no call. Shane goes to Jones. She travels, and we're going to get a foul on Carmi. Ooh. Well, they missed the double dribble. They miss a travel, and they're going to get a foul on Addie Elliott. That is her first. And Rocky Hall has given the Rocky stare early into the Carmi fan section. Zane dribbles off to her left, pick and roll with Shea, and she draws the foul and hits the basket and 1. Carmi has only seen a handful of teams that have close to a 6-footer, Shea being 5'10". And she'll try to convert the three-point play here. Free throw on the way. Shea got it. Robinson takes their first lead, 3-2 with 5:48 to play here in the first quarter. Simmons into the front court. Robinson still in a man-to-man. They haven't pressed yet in this ball game. They go on the far side to Elliott. Elliott fakes the pass. Serafini open for three at the top of the key. Off the back iron, and it hits the top strap on the top of the backboard, so it's out of bounds. Got a good look. It's what you want on that possession.
Yeah, got a real nice look. Wide open. Just didn't happen to hit it.
Here's Jones over on the far side, guarded by Caroline Simmons. She'll pick up her dribble and fire a long two, and the rebound tipped down to Addie Elliott. Carmi pushing the floor. Throw it up ahead to Serafini, but it's knocked away out of bounds. Just see how this team hustles around Robinson. 3-2 your score, 5:19 to play here in the first quarter. Robinson with the lead. Serafini tries to drive baseline, and she's bumped on the drive. It'll be a foul against Robinson. That will be on Shea. 2 fouls aside here in the first quarter. And Smith will inbound. Smith looks, lobs it into Elliott. Elliott bobbles it, gets it back and dribbles off to her right. Now off to her left. Elliott to the basket. Tough shot in the lane, off balance, but it goes in. Addie Elliott for two.
Great drive right there. I thought she lost it for a split second and somehow got it up.
Lady Bulldogs back in front in the defensive battle early on, 4-3. 5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Shea double dribbled. Yeah, that time she got called for it. And Carmi creates the turnover. .453. Got my number switched up to go here in the first quarter. Lady Bulldogs up 4-3. Baseline drive by Caroline Simmons goes up, shot rejected, and then rebounded by Jones. Robinson brings it into the front court. Jones picks up her dribble, pulls up for a mid-range jumper. Might have been tipped by Simmons, rebounded by Rager. Carmi on the run. Smith here near side, back to Elliott. Now on the far side, Simmons, she'll fire a three. It's blocked by Jones. And Robinson the other way. I think Caroline waited just a second too long. She kind of hesitated and allowed Jones to come back and block the shot. Zane dribbling off to her right, tries to go baseline, floater up, left it short, got her own rebound, left that one short. Wanted to jump over the back of Rager, but then Shea is able to bank it in. Shea's got all 5 for Robinson. Again, offensive rebounds, Travis.
Yep, can't allow them.
4 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. 5-4 Robinson. Simmons at the top of the key. Over on the far side to Smith. Smith looks, gets it off to Serafini now between the circles. She'll come near side to Simmons. Top of the key. Elliott thought about it, dribbles to her left. Now it's off to Simmons. She tries to go baseline, nearly falls down, got it out to Elliott. Now it's off to Rager for a mid-range jumper. It won't go, but Addie Elliott got the offensive rebound. Second chance here for the Lady Bulldogs. 3:25 left to go here in the first quarter. 5-4 Robinson. Both offenses trying to fill each other out. Smith here on the near side. Dribbles it between the circles. On the far top, it's Serafini. Mara at the midcourt logo. Carmi really in no hurry here. Mara picks up her dribble off on the far side to Simmons. 3 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. And Simmons going to be called for an offensive foul. She was stumbling and
just ran right into her, just tripped up on her feet.
So Caroline picks up her first, third Carmi foul. And really a good stop defensively there for Robinson. Played defense for a long time and got the stop. 2:52 left to play in the first. 5-4 Lady Maroons. Shea over on the far side. Here's Zane, pull-up jumper, good. And Marissa Zane's got her first basket. 7-4 Robinson. They've got some athletes. Simmons into the front court. Now left side it goes to Rager. Rager off to Serafini over on the far top. It's Elliott. Elevator screen. Simmons has it. Shot fake. Dribbles to her left. Comes near side. That pass tipped and stolen by Jones. Jones by herself. Missed the layup and the rebound. Grabbed by Mara Serafini. Carmi catches a break there.
It's a huge break right there.
Lady Bulldogs the other way. 2:10 left to go here in the first. 7-4 Robinson. Simmons here near top. Now it's off to Elliott. Elliott drives in near top. It's Smith cutting in. Off to Serafini. Catch and shoot triple. Right side. Good. First bank three, Mara Serafini. We're tied at 7. And Robinson the other way quickly as Shea throws one up and it banks in.
And you can't blink on this Robinson team. They're going to push the floor, make or miss.
Robinson back in front, 9-7, 1:40 left to play here in the first. Simmons over on the far top. Serafini dribbles left, gets it off to Rager. Rager now gets inside, picks it up. Back on the right top to Simmons. Picks up her dribble, and it's in the hands of Addie Elliott. 1:25 to go in the first. Rager wants to drive, cut off there by Jones, and it's off in the hands of Smith. Back in the right corner, it's Rager. Rager. We're going to get an offensive foul away from the ball. That's on Caroline Simmons, and that's her second foul. I didn't see what happened there, Travis.
I didn't either. I was watching the ball.
So Robinson gets the possession back as they lead 9-7. Top of the circle, Shea with it. Now on the near side, they get it to Jones. Down to the post, back to Shea. Shea dribbles, goes back to her right, off to Zane at the top of the key. Zane, near side Jones. Dribbles it at the near corner. Picks it up. Shea, pull up jumper. Good. She can't miss right now. 9 points for Elizabeth Shea here in the first quarter. 11-4 Robinson. Final 38 seconds here in the first quarter. Serafini, left side. Now in the left corner, it's to Smith. Back to Simmons, dribbling to her right. Crossover. Simmons gets inside. Two-step, stumbled, called for a travel.
Caroline really need to score right there.
Caroline's had some bad luck in trying to get to the basket. Mentioned she's got 2 fouls. She'll come out. Jaya Smith will check in. And Robinson will get it with 25.4 left here in the first. 11-7, Lady Maroons. They'll probably hold for one shot here. Zane goes near side to Jones, and she'll wait there. Jaya Smith laying off by about 6 feet. 12 seconds. Jones dribbles to her left, picks it up, goes opposite over to Zane. Back to Jones. Jones dribbles it, 5 seconds. Jones off to Zane with 2 seconds. Zane able to get free and fire and misses at the buzzer. And the first quarter comes to an end. Some struggles on both sides offensively, but Robinson leads by 4 after 1 quarter of play. 11-7, back in 1 minute on 97.3 WRUL.
Roark Trucking and Roark Transport in Carmi. Driving the distance, delivering the difference. Commercial or residential. Anhydrous propane and fuel. Rock, dirt, and lime. Parking lots, driveways, and washouts. Farmers depend on Roark Trucking and Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. Remember Roark Trucking and Roark Transport for your next job or your next haul. Fast and dependable. Call Roark Transport and Roark Trucking. 618-265-3665.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in El Dorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
Start of the second quarter, Robinson's got the basketball and an 11-7 lead. Pull up 3 for Marissa Zane is up and good. Robinson has scored 7 straight. They lead 14-7. Elliott over on the far corner. Serafini in the post. They go to Rager. Rager up top. Elliott catch and shoot. 3 is good. Addie Elliott from downtown.
Big answer right there.
Back down to a 4-point game, 14-10. We've played 40 seconds here in the second quarter. Dribbling to her left is Jones. Now it's Shea at the top of the key. Shea with a game-high 9 points there in the first quarter. Zane pulls up at the free throw line. Shot no good. Long rebound grab by Caroline Simmons, who's back in. Caroline had 2 offensive fouls there in that first quarter. Big possession here by the Lady Bulldogs, down by 4. Elliott in the far corner gets it off to Simmons. Simmons dribbling to her left. Picks up her dribble. Gets it off in the hands now of Johanna Smith. Carmi very patient once again here offensively, looking for a good shot. Simmons, pick and roll with Serafini. Mara catches and got her shot blocked. Carmi fans pleading for a foul. Robinson comes the other way. Zane, bounce pass to Zane, back to Zane. They go down low to Jones. She travels. Yep, they call it. Jones caught it in the post, had the ball above her head and was falling down, shuffled the shoes. Carmi forcing another turnover. Defensively, Carmi's done some good things, forcing Robinson's in tough spots.
And the only thing you got to complain about is just not boxing out. That's a couple times Robinson got a couple offensive rebounds. That's where the points came from.
Smith picks up her dribble, gets it off to Rager on the far right top. Ashlyn dribbling. Near side, it's off to Simmons. Get it over to Serafini on the right top. Serafini looks, dribbles it near side to Elliott. Elliott, Carmi still running that flex offense. Smith, near side to Rager. Ooh, they had Serafini. The pass got to her late, and Mara able to force one up and draw a foul. That's the second foul on Shea. I think if Ashlyn hit her about half a second earlier, it would have been an open layup. But instead, 2 Expressway Ford free throws coming up for Mara Serafini. And the first free throw up and good. First sub for Robinson checks into the game. Riley Urton. 6-foot sophomore, so you sub out 5'10" and put in 6 foot. Love it.
Some people have that privilege.
Serafini able to go 2 of 2. And the Lady Bulldogs back within 2. Quick little 5-0 run. 14-12 Robinson. Zane over on the far top to Marissa Zane. She'll dribble to her left, and she stepped out of bounds. Yep. Thought they were going to let it slide for a second. Great defense there by Addie Elliott. She tried to go around her.
Yep, good job by Addie sliding over, and great job by you pointing it out.
We got a good
view of this baseline over
on
here.
The right side of the gym tonight. Give me a whistle up here. Lady Bulldogs trying to tie or take the lead. Elliott over on the far side as Robinson's gone to a bit of a trap defense here. It's Elliott dribbling now to her left. Elliott tries to go to the basket, stop there. Near corner, Serafini back off to Elliott. Addie wasn't ready for it, and it's knocked away, and then Mara tips it away out of bounds. You can tell Robinson now, if you kind of let the first quarter go by, they're wanting to speed things up a little bit on the defensive side.
Yeah, they're going to start pressuring even more, and they're going to get up in you and guard. This looks like what they did against Fairfield the other night.
Carmi tries to combat the size. They bring out Simmons and put in Jaya Smith as Jones has it on the far top. Jones will drive against Smith, gets all the way to the basket, puts one up off the rim, no good. Rager had the rebound. They're going to come in to call a jump ball with the arrow favoring Carmi-White County. And Caroline Simmons right back into the ball game. Addie Odell also checks in for Robinson. Both teams getting subs in and out here with 5 minutes left to play in the second quarter. Robinson leads 14-12. Lady Bulldogs have the ball. Serafini over on the right side. Dribbles it, gets it off to Elliott. Wanted to go in the far corner. Simmons went for the backdoor cut. Elliott hangs on to it, now gets it off to Simmons. Simmons picks up her dribble in the far corner. Trying to get rid of it, gets back off into the hands of Elliott, and it's now out top on the right side to Mara Serafini. Ara walks it back near midcourt, gets it off to Rager on the near side. These two offenses playing pretty much 2 complete opposite types of games. Carmi's been slowing things down. Robinson has been getting some quick shots. They go on the post to Rager, who had position, and Ashlyn draws a foul. Great pass there. I believe it was Elliott that threw it to her. And 2 free throws coming up for Ashlyn Rager.
Great job by Ashlyn holding that inside position. Great job by Addie lofting it up, just putting enough on it where it gets over the top of her defender right to Ashlyn.
By the way she threw it, I thought she was going to throw it straight out of bounds, but Ashlyn kind of let her lead her with the pass. And so 2 free throws coming up for Rager, and the first one's up and good. He's, of course, brought to you by Expressway Ford. And Jaya Smith right back into the ball game. 4:22 left to play here in the second quarter. This free throw to tie it for Rager, and she does. Oh, Robinson had a 7-0 run. Carmi answers with one. We're tied at 14. Jones goes near side to Zane. Now in the near corner, it's Odell. Over on the far top, Zane. Now it's Jones. Jones dribbles it. Near side back to Zane. She'll fire a three. Bricks it. Rebound by Johanna Smith. Smith trying to push the floor. Hands it off to Serafini. Pull-up jumper on the way. Short. Rebounded by Jones. Now Robinson trying to push the floor. Jones, pull-up jumper. Off the mark. Rebound goes out of bounds. They say last touched by Robinson. And Caroline Simmons back in the ballgame. I like the Clit Wolves doing that. You've got Caroline playing with 2 fouls, and you're really, how it's being played, you're almost doing an offense for defense sub here like it's football.
Yeah, you got to get your subs in for offense and defense.
3:43 left to play here in the second quarter. We are tied at 14 in this regional championship. Simmons to the basket, and she draws a foul. Caroline Simmons will go to the free throw line, trying to put Carmi back in front. 2 free throws coming up for Simmons. Looking for her first points on the evening. She picked up those 2 early fouls, has been in and out of the ball game since, and her first free throw rolls in. And Carmi has reclaimed the lead, 15-14. Second Expressway Ford free throw for Simmons on the way. She goes 2 for 2. And Jaya Smith right back in. It's now a 9-0 Lady Bulldogs run. 16-14, 3.5 left to play in the second quarter. Zane over on the far top, dribbling to her right. Nice cut by Jones. Her pull-up jumper short and rebounded by, Jaya Smith. Carmi stepped things up defensively here in the second quarter.
Yep, they've done a good job at boxing out and keeping them off the glass.
And the 2 Smith sisters not on the same page. Jaya was cutting in. Johanna thought she was going out, and a Carmi turnover. For the most part, these 2 offenses been pretty polar opposite. Robinson's been quick to get shots off. Carmi's been taking their sweet time when they have the basketball. Marissa Zane here in the near corner. Dribbles left. Pull-up jumper. Won't go. And Elliott able to get the rebound. Smallest girl on the court gets the board, and she'll walk it into the front court. Under 3 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. 16-14 Lady Bulldogs. Jaya Smith top of the key. Over on the far side it goes to Rager. Rager dribbles to her left. Serafini top of the key. Fires away off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Jones. 2.5 left here in the second quarter. 16-14 Lady Bulldogs. Zane dribbling near side. Picked up by Elliott. Now switched back onto by Serafini. Odell left side into the hands of Alexia Zane. She'll drive, picks it up. Now it's Jones. Carmi doing a great job cutting off that baseline.
Yeah, that's where Robinson's trying to get the ball. They're trying to see if they can find an angle down there.
Jones picks up her dribble. Now Zane finds a seam, goes up, and it misses the shot. And a late whistle called against Johanna Smith. Johanna knew she got beat for a split second trying to recover, but it will be Alexia Zane trying to end this 9-0 Lady Bulldog run. With 2:05 left to play here in the second quarter. First free throw for Zane is up and good. Caroline Simmons checks right back in. Second free throw. Zane goes 2 for 2. Her first points of the night. Taylor Blank back into the game for Robinson. Their leading scorer, Elizabeth Shea, still on the bench. She picked up 2 fouls earlier in this quarter. That's helped Carmi make this run, but we're tied at 16. 2 minutes left to play in this second quarter. Simmons near side to Elliott. Drive inside, then pulled it back out, dribbling off to her right. Gets it off to Smith. Smith, traveled, no call. Goes to her left and throws it away. They say it was tipped. It will stay here. 1:43 left to play here in the second. 16 all. Smith slaps the basketball, looks, lobs it up top to Elliott. Elliott fakes left, dribbles right, now goes back to her left, trying to get a position down low. Elliott, it went in and went out. Rager, the offensive rebound, puts it up and in.
Great extra effort there by Ashland. battling for the board.
How did the shot by Elliott not go in?
I don't know. It touched every part of the rim, but down.
Jones baseline drive, wraparound shot, good off glass. They're playing pig. And now we see Robinson pick him up at half court, and they lay back off. 18-18 with 1:11 left to play here in the first half. Simmons over on the far side, dribbles to her left. Gets it off to Elliott. Pick and roll with Serafini. Elliott drives right in and draws a foul. The aggressive Addy here in this first half.
Great job there finding the seam on that right side and going strong to the basket.
So 2 free throws here for Addy Elliott, who's got 5 points in the ball game. First free throw on the way. Elliott misses. Of course, Addy had those 3 big free throws at the end of the game on Monday to win it. And her second free throw is good. That puts Carmi back in front. 19-18. 1 minute left to play here in the second quarter. Zane dribbles to her left. Now on the far top, it's Jones. Thought about it. Penetrates and pulls it back out. Robinson might hold it for one shot here. They did that in the first quarter. And Carmichael's going to let them dribble it out. I think if you're Clinton Wolf, you're very pleased with a 1-point lead or a 1 or 2 point deficit at the break. Obviously, you'd like to have the 1-point lead if you can get a stop here. They go near side to Odell. Odell waits and holds the basketball. Now dribbles it, tries a drive against Elliott, picks up her dribble. It's in the near corner. They go back to Zane on the near side with 14 seconds. Zane trying to get around Serafini. Step back jumper at the free throw line is good. Nice move by Marissa Zane. Robinson back in front, 2019. Maroons apply the full court pressure. They get up ahead to Elliott with 2 seconds. Elliott tries to go to the basket, and no good. She got the shot off in time. And that's how the first half comes to an end. Back and forth, to say the least. Robinson leads it by 1, 20-19. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break and come back with the Jordan Funeral Group halftime show here on 97.3 WRUL.
What you need, when you need it. Wabash Christian Therapy on Oak Street in Carmi has what you need. From outpatient therapy serving pediatrics to geriatrics, when you need it. Flexible hours for your convenience, state-of-the-art equipment, private treatment rooms, and personalized programs tailored to fit you and delivered by a therapy team committed to compassionate care. Wabash Christian Therapy on Oak Street in Carmi. Learn more by calling 382-2927 today or search Wabash Christian Therapy on Facebook. Wabash Christian Therapy in Carmi. Better every day.
You can buy more of what you want when you save on what you need. Save on meal ingredients by shopping Little Giant Grocery Outlet in Carmi. Little Giant's team of buyers are constantly scanning wholesalers, looking for pantry favorites and meal ingredients at astonishing savings just so you can shop confidently, knowing that you can come in anytime and find great deals from fresh cuts of meat and grocery items to deli, fresh produce, and frozen goods. See just how much more your dollar buys at Little Giant Grocery, Carmi, Illinois.
Big city services in a small town. That's Butch & Associates CPAs, providing superior client service to folks here at home and across the U.S. Taxes and bookkeeping, accounting and audit services, plus full-service consulting.
Butch & Associates CPAs, where expertise meets excellence.
At Butch & Associates, it's your journey backed by our commitment.
Visit butch.com to learn more and contact us today.
Doing business in today's world can be complicated, time-consuming, and expensive. People's National Bank is here to help your business not only survive, but thrive. With modern-day products such as remote deposit capture, ACH payments, merchant card services, and commercial line of credit sweeps, we can get you paid faster, protect your risk, and make your money work hard for you. Hi, this is Melinda with People's National Bank. Give me a call today and get started. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome to Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi. Excellence in eye care.
From thorough examinations utilizing advanced equipment and technology to premier optical products, here at Taylor Eye Care, we treat every patient like family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Simply put, we are excellence in eye care.
If you're looking to brighten and enhance your vision, don't hesitate to contact us today. 382-4683.
Hamilton Memorial Hospital family clinics are growing to meet the needs of our communities. We're proud to continue to expand by offering acute, urgent care services by welcoming Dr. Brian Sloan to our McLeansboro Family Clinic location. With over 20 years of emergency medicine experience, Dr. Sloan provides acute, urgent care visits for those times when you can't wait to feel better. From colds and sore throats to care after sports-related injuries and more. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Family Clinics. Here for you now, like we've always been. To schedule an appointment, call 618-643-2988.
Halftime here in Fairfield as it's the regional championship game. Robinson leading Carmi-White County 20-19. The halftime show is brought to you by the Jordan Funeral Group, remembering lives well lived and honoring the tradition of Bulldog sports. Visit jordanfuneralgroup.com for more. Looking at the individual stat line there in the first half for Robinson, they were led by Elizabeth Shea, who had 9 points. 7 points for Marissa Zane, and then 2 apiece from Caitlin Jones and Alexia Zane. For Carmi-White County, 7 points for Mara Serafini, 6 for Addie Elliott, 4 for Ashlyn Rager, and 2 for Caroline Simmons. Travis, team stats?
Carmi shot 3 of 8 from 2-point field goal range for 38%, 2 of 5 for 40% from 3, and 7 of 10 from the charity stripe. Robinson shot 7 of 18 for 39%, 1 of 5 for 20% from 3, and they were perfect at the line, going 3 of 3. Carmi had 3 offensive, 10 defensive rebounds, and 6 turnovers, while Robinson had 2 offensive, 5 defensive rebounds with 3 turnovers.
Well, I think if you're Clinton Wolf, overall, you're pretty pleased with that first half. I mean, a couple of lapses. They had that 7-0 run that they gave up to fall down 14-7, but they answered with a 9-0 run to go up what would have been, 16-14 at that point. A back-and-forth game, what we expected, neither offense really getting their groove, but really for the bottom line, it comes down, if you're Carmi, you just got to make some shots.
Yeah, you got to start hitting some of these shots. Carmi's getting some wide-open looks. They're just not happening to fall. They've done a good job at being aggressive, going to the basket, getting fouled, going to the charity stripe, and knocking them down. But if they want to be able to get a lead and sustain it, they're going to have to keep checking off the boards, not allow Robinson to get out in transition, which they did a good job of that after that 7-0 run, and then you're going to have to work your offense, get the shots you want, and convert on them.
Winner of this game moves on to the Newton Sectional next Tuesday. Lady Bulldogs trying to keep their historic season en route, looking to win their first regional title in 14 years. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break. Second half coming up next on 97.3 WRUL.
Family owned and operated for more than 70 years. Rush Appliance and Furniture stands the test of time. We have a large selection of in-stock furniture and appliances for every room in your home, grills and smokers, and an unmatched dedication to superior service. This is Sean Rush inviting you to visit me in Fairfield or my dad Terry in Carmi, where we can help you furnish every room in your house with superb service after the sale.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or want to enjoy a stroll around your neighborhood, orthopedic health is critical to your quality of life. The Orthopedic and Sports Medicine team at Wabash General Hospital treats injuries and disorders of the bones, joints, ligaments, tendons, muscles, and spine so you can return to moving through life with greater comfort and ease. To schedule an appointment, call 618-263-6400. Wabash General Hospital, people you know helping people you love.
Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi and carmilumber.net.
Hello Bulldog fans, this is Kyle Hosick with Country Financial. It's been great coming back to my hometown of Carmi, supporting our Bulldogs as well as my current and future clients. Whether you're looking for auto or home insurance, insurance for your business, life insurance, or a retirement plan, I can help. I take pride in quality customer service and promise to listen to what's important to you while ensuring you have the right coverages. Stop by my office to see what sets us apart. Country Financial Representative Kyle Hosick, 603 West Main in Carmi.
Welcome to Pro Rehab Carmi, where our passion is getting you back to life faster. It is our privilege to walk with you every step of the way using evidence-based treatments specifically created just for you. Whether it's sports, general orthopedics, or pelvic floor rehab, you are in the right hands. Your results are worth fighting for, and our team fights for you.
Call 384-7872 or visit Pro Rehab on Main in Carmi and get back to life faster.
Hey Bulldog fans, step into a legacy of trust and quality at Rice Motor Company. Hi, I'm Matt Rice, and here at Rice's we have proudly served Carmi and Southern Illinois for over 90 years. Every mile is a memory, so come join the Rice Motors family today and ensure you find the perfect car for your journey. Rice Motor Company, your hometown dealership, driving satisfaction since 1931. Go Bulldogs and give Rice a try before you buy. You'll be glad you did.
Getting set for the third quarter as Robinson leads Carmi-White County 20-19. This has been the Jordan Funeral Group halftime show. Cole Carter alongside Travis Black, Jovi Wagner back at the WRUL studio. Haley Winkman with us for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Me and Travis will be back here tomorrow night as the boys basketball team takes on Fairfield in the Black Diamond Conference Championship game. Should be a fun one here at the Mule Barn. And we'll have it for you both on WRUL and the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Robinson has the ball in a 1-point lead as we start the third quarter of play. In a back and forth first half, both teams sharing a couple of runs. Elizabeth Shea back in there for the Maroons. She had a game-high 9 points there in the first half, but set most of the second quarter with 2 fouls. Jones tries to get inside, picks up her dribble, now fades away and banks it in. Caitlin Jones, nice play.
Tough shot right there.
Just really see how athletic this Robinson team is. 22-19. Robinson with the lead. Elliott picks it up, now it's off to Smith at the top of the key. Smith over on the far side to Serafini. Serafini, top of the key goes to Simmons. Carmi still running their flex offense. Rager fires away from downtown. It won't go. Rebounded by Jones. Robinson pushing the floor. Jones. Bounce pass open. Zane. Layup too strong. And rebound goes out of bounds. Or was it a foul?
He said it out of bounds off of
Carmi. So we'll stay with Robinson as Zane missed the open layup. Lady Bulldogs catch a break. Jones over on the far top. Dribbles now to her left. Dumps it off inside to Shea. Shea dribbling, and Elliott came and took the ball away.
That's an old schoolyard move right up there.
22-19 Robinson. 6:48 left to play here in the third quarter. Smith picks up her dribble, gets it off to Simmons now at the midcourt logo. Simmons. This has been the offense Carmi has ran all night. Just keeping things simple, keeping things patient. Your offense can be your best defense. Elliott near side to Smith. Down low, that pass was tipped and stolen. Jones in front of the pack. To the basket, layup short, rebound tipped, and a second chance again for Robinson. Elliott tries to take it away, and it's out of bounds. Last touched by Elliott. It's back-to-back trips. Carmi's caught a break in transition. 22-19 Robinson, 6:15 left to play here in the third. Zane off to her right. Pull-up jumper on the way. Air ball, and they're able to get the offensive rebound again, but then Blank throws it out of bounds. Third quarter being a lot like the second, how the first half was, really. Carmi's got to find a way to
put some points on the board.
Yeah. Haven't scored in this third quarter, but only trail by 3, 22-19. Smith picks it up, bounce pass goes to Rager. Rager squares up, goes on the near side to Simmons. Simmons tries to go baseline against Zane, cut off. Gets it off now to Smith. Smith dribbling to her left, and she's fouled. A foul against number 25, that's Jones. That is her first. One foul apiece here in the third quarter. Smith gets it in. That pass nearly stolen by Zane, and She dives into the crowd trying to save it, and it goes out of bounds.
Carmine's going to have to set some screens to get open. They're not athletic enough to be able to just run away from this Robinson team.
And Robinson's starting to pick up the pressure as they get it into Serafini over on the far top. Mara picks up her dribble and gets it off to Smith over on the far side. Smith dribbles left, gets it off to Elliott. Elliott trying to get inside. Elliott pulls it back out. Now it's off on the far side to Simmons. Simmons looking up. Nearly lost her dribble. Gets it off near side to Johanna Smith. Smith dribbling, picks it up. Bounce pass on the right elbow to Rager. Near side at Simmons. Rager trying to post up. They don't go to her. They get it back out to Elliott. Carmine trying to tire out this Robinson defense. Elliott picks up her dribble. Now on the far side, Simmons dribbles to the top. Pull-up jumper on the way. Off the mark, that was Johanna Smith. Rebounded by Zane. Throws it up ahead to Jones. And Jones, nice hustle by Caroline Simmons to come from behind and knock that one away.
Yeah, great extra effort play. That Robinson team's going to run it. Great job by Caroline coming from behind and knocking it out of bounds.
5:03 left to play here in the third. They lob it up top to Shea. Now on the far side, Blank with it. Comes back near side Shea. Rager laying off. Shea pulls up. Missed it short. Rebounded by Rager. It's been this score for a year and a half. 22-19. 4:48 left to play in the third. Smith in the midcourt logo. Dribbles it near side. Gets it off to Simmons. Now in the near corner, it's Elliott. Elliott goes down low. Serafini catches it, trying to draw a foul, and she's called for a travel. Jaya Smith checks back in, and Carmine's getting the stops, just can't score.
Yeah, they're having trouble running their offense. They're just a little off right now, a little miscommunication.
22-19 Robinson, 4:26 left to play here in the third quarter. Jones dribbling in, picks it up. Now it's off to Shea on the near top. Shea guarded by Rager. Bounce pass goes to Blank. Blank goes opposite, now in the hands of Zane. Zane dribbles, pulls it back over on the far side, guarded by Serafini. Zane dribbling left, tries to go all the way around. She does and lays it in. 9 points from Marissa Zane, and Robinson's lead up to 5, 24-19. Under 4 to play here in the third. Carmine's got to get an answer here. Rager far top, now it's Serafini on the near side. It's Addie Elliott. Simmons at the top of the key. Dribbles off to her left, now back to her right. Tries a spin away from Shea, leaves it on the far side. Jaya Smith trying to attack. Now it's Elliott. Elliott trying to find a seam. Her shot blocked by Zane, and Zane the rebound coming the other way. Zane attacks the basket. Wraparound pass was tipped, nearly goes in the backcourt. Robinson keeps it. Now it's Jones as Simmons falls down. Jones' fadeaway jumper won't go. Got her own rebound and banked it in. Timeout, Carmi White County. It's brought to you by Rush Appliance. We'll take one as well. Back in 1 minute.
Southern Illinois Trading and Supply, we proudly sell Skag and Spartan mowers. We fully understand the key to repeat and referral business is a strong parts and service department. This is also crucial to help keep your machine in top condition. Our multi-point winter service program is currently in full swing with one of the most competitive prices in the area. We have certified technicians on staff, and we use brand-specific products to keep that warranty fully intact. Pickup and delivery are available. Call 618-380-2133 or stop by 610 East Main today. Southern Illinois Trading and Supply in Carmi, Illinois.
We are seriously overstocked at Expressway Ford. Choose from our huge selection of new and pre-owned Fords. Like this one-owner 2020 Ford Escape SE all-wheel drive, only $17,990. Or this 2021 Ford Explorer XLT, only $25,990. Or loaded 2020 Ford Edge SEL all-wheel drive, reduced to $29,990. See our huge inventory at expresswayfordonline.com. Everything is priced to sell during our SOS sale. Expressway Ford, more Fords for less.
3:11 left to play here in the third quarter. Robinson has outscored Carmi in this quarter 6-0. It's starting to feel like fatigue is starting to set in for the Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, you can kind of just tell they're just a little bit gassed right now, and they're going to have to find a second win here.
Really could use a basket on this possession. Elliott dribbling to her right now, back to her left. Picks it up, gets it off to Simmons. Caroline dribbles, wanted to pull up for three. Zane able to recover. They go in the near corner to Elliott. Elliott dribbles left. Elliott Gets past her defender and then gets stuck in the air and got bailed out. I think Addie had, you see Addie, I think she kind of dealt with the fact that she was going to travel there, but the foul was called against Robinson. And the foul will be on the floor. That one is on Blank. That's her second. Smith to inbound. Looks, gets into Serafini, stolen away by Shea. 26-19 Robinson. Jones goes near side to Zane. Left open in the near corner is Blank. She gets it back to Zane. Zane dribbles left. Now it's Shea. Shea picks it up, goes at the free throw line to Jones. Jones, pull-up jumper on the way. Good. That's a 2. 10-0 Robinson run. Going back to the last quarter. 28-19 Lady Maroons. Rager on the far top. Now back to Simmons. And the near side it goes to Elliott. Cutting is Rager. Catches it, goes up, and too strong. Rebounded by Jones. Jones up ahead to Blank. Back to Jones. They got numbers. Bounce pass. Shea. Layup. Short. And the rebound tipped out of bounds, but last touched by Rager. This Robinson, it's a lot like how they played against Fairfield on Monday. It was a nail-biter in the first half, but they're built to run away in the second half. That's why they're 24-5. Jones falling away. They're just playing pig. Caitlin Jones got 10. I mean, how do you defend that?
Yeah, that's a very hard shot to defend. Turnaround bank shot falling away like that.
Robinson's lead is up to 11, 30-19. Simmons has it. He's having a hard time getting anything off with Zane right in front of him. Caroline picks up her dribble. Now on the near side, it's Smith. Off to Serafini at the top of the key. Carmike desperately needing a basket here. All the momentum on Robinson's side. Elliott between the circles. Dribbles left. Gets it back to Simmons in the far corner. There's no seams anywhere. And Clinton Wolf forced to call a timeout. Robinson faithful making some noise as the Lady Maroons lead by 11, 30-19. We're back in 30 seconds.
You don't live to bank, you bank to live. And that's why so many of our customers rely on First Mid for much more than banking alone. Beyond everyday financial services, we're a valued partner and advisor with the help and resources for the things you need and whatever you aspire to achieve. So whether you're buying groceries or budgeting your dream kitchen, protecting your life's work, or laying the foundation for life after work, we're your bank for everything in the middle of anything. We're First Mid. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
1:04 left to play here in the third quarter. Robinson leading 30-19. Carmi has not scored in this third quarter until now. Ashlyn Rager with a much-needed basket. Makes it 30-21. Zane, step back three on the way, short, rebounded by Serafini. Carmi can end the quarter on a really good note with a basket here. Elliott dribbling left, ball poked away, and a foul called against Jones. A big basket there by Rager, gets it back down to 9. You know, you really want to, if you can, get it within 7 in the fourth quarter. It's really tough to make a double-digit comeback in the fourth quarter in high school basketball.
It is, and especially with the new rule of 5 fouls. I mean, it's going to be a tough one, but if Carmike can get a score here, they can put themselves in a good position.
Elliott has the basketball at the top of the key with 40 seconds. Elliott dribbles it near side. That pass blocked, but Elliott had it back, got it back. Picks it up, now it's off to Smith. She goes opposite over to Serafini. Now it's Simmons over on the far top. Elliott has it with 23 seconds. Mara tries to go to the basket, puts up a shot, draws a foul. And so 2 free throws coming up for Mara Serafini. Caitlin Jones commits the foul. Mara with 7 points there in the first half. And her first free throw off the back of the rim, no good. These are brought to you by Expressway Ford. Don't get fouled by a bad buying experience. Count on Expressway Ford Mercury, and you'll always be in the bonus. Second free throw for Serafini. Got that one. She's got 8. 30-22 with 15 seconds left to play here in the third. Zane dribbles left, dumps it off, and gets it back here in the near corner with 9 seconds. Zane lost it, able to get it back, and it's off to Alexia Zane with 3. Odell on the far top with 2. In the corner, Shea fires and short. And Carmi still hanging around through 3. Robinson able to build that lead in the third quarter. They lead 30-22 as we go to the fourth quarter. Back in 1 minute on 97.3 WRUL.
What a hit! Now that's a playmaker.
With Huck's Bucks Big Rewards, you can be a playmaker too. Hi folks, I'm Chris Myers.
And I'm Cole Carter. Download the Huck's Bucks Big Rewards app now and save with great coupons on gas, snacks, and more.
And make sure to fuel up at the Bulldog Spirit Pump at Huck's. A portion of your fill-up goes to support Carmi-White County Unit 5 schools.
And that makes you a playmaker in the community. Huck's Market, headquartered in Carmi.
The alarm sounds, coffee brews, and the porch light guides your steps toward another busy day. Just like you, Invenergy Solar is up with the sun. Invenergy's Boomtown Solar project will create up to 400 construction jobs and create enough electricity to power 40,000 American homes. Invenergy expects to invest $60 million over the project's lifetime, helping illuminate the future of all in White County. Private investment developed on private property with public benefits. Invenergy.
Start of the fourth quarter, Lady Bulldogs have the ball, and Caroline Simmons gets inside and scores. And Lady Bulldogs back within 6, but Robinson the other way in a hurry. Odell shot no good. Now Carmi's got numbers 3-on-2. Simmons runs into her own player, and the ball is dribbled out in the far corner to Johanna Smith. Big possession here to start the fourth. Serafini has it between the circles. Simmons with a shot fake and a drive, picks it up, goes to the top of the key. They swing it left side to Elliott. Elliott pulls up for 3. Got it!
Big shot right there.
Elliott's got 9. All of a sudden, the 11-point deficit has shrunk into 3. 30-27. We've played a minute here in the fourth. Exactly the answer that Carmi needed. Zane near side to Odell. She'll try to answer. Can't. Rebounded by Rager. She got bumped, and they did blow the whistle. Yeah, she got fouled. Couldn't hear the whistle from up here.
Yeah, too much noise going on.
I mean, Carmi, you talk about a game of runs. Back and forth. This entire game has been a run here, a run there. Carmi currently on an 8-0 run to get back within 3 at 30-27. Elliott. That pass down low was tipped and stolen. Then it's loose, but Zane able to get it now. Robinson's got numbers. No look pass to Alexia Zane, who lays it in. And we're going to get a timeout by Robinson. Timeout, Lady Maroons. Full timeouts brought to you by Rush Appliance. If it's time to rethink your furniture and appliances, time to think Rush Appliance in Carmi and Fairfield. Back in 30 seconds.
Well, folks, that ain't country, but this is Skylar Harrelson from Jansen Auto in Carmi. It's been my pleasure to help my friends and neighbors get into the cars or trucks of their dreams for the last couple of years. Here at Jansen Auto, we're bringing you great vehicles at better than expected prices. There's really no reason to shop anywhere else. If we don't have it, we'll get it. All new vehicles are priced at huge discounts. Your hometown dealer, Jansen Auto Group in Carmi. Stop by and see why.
6.5 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Robinson leads it 32-27. Carmi trailed by 11 with just a few minutes left to play in the third quarter, but Carmi has finally gotten back into it. They got it back within 3 before that basket by Zane. It's got to keep this pace. I mean, Robinson, obviously a team that wants to play 1,000 miles an hour. Carmi's had a hard time catching up in the second half.
Yeah, Carmi's going to have to continue to control the basketball and hit some shots.
Simmons, baseline drive, picks up her dribble and lays it in. Back down to a 3-point game, 32-29. with 6:15 to play in the ball game. Zane, baseline drive, answers.
It's too easy.
She's got 11. Carmi breaks the pressure. Simmons in the Serafini to the basket. Too strong, but a foul. And so 2 free throws coming up for Mara Serafini. Blank commits the foul. Carmi's got to make their free throws here in the fourth quarter. They've missed a handful in this ball game. 34-29, 5:58 left to play here in the regional championship. First free throw for Serafini. Good. Of course, he's brought to you by Expressway Ford. Jones back in for the Lady Maroons. Second free throw for Serafini on the way. She goes 2 for 2 and 2 big ones. Mara's got 10. 34-31, 5:50 left to play here in the ball game. Zane over on the far top. Off to Jones now. She dribbles to her right, picked up by Elliott. Now in the post to go to Shea. Nice bounce pass back to Jones, who missed the layup.
Carmi caught a break right there.
How many shots has Robinson missed right at the basket in the second half?
3 or 4.
Elliott on the far top. 34-31. Serafini picks it up, and it's off to Elliott between the circles. Elliott dribbling near side, picks up her dribble. Now looks, bounce pass in the near side. It's Johanna Smith. She lost it. Able to get it back as Carmi tries to calm down. Simmons wanted the step back jumper, wasn't there. And Clinton Wolf thought about a timeout, but it was taken by Zane. And then Zane is fouled by Simmons. Caroline picked up her dribble, and the spot you really don't want to pick it up at.
You don't want to pick it up in this corner over here. Really had nowhere to go with it.
34-31, 5 minutes left to play. Robinson with the lead in the ball. Zane into the front court, near side to Alexia Zane. Dribbles to her left, picked up there by Smith. Now it's Shea in the paint. Shea, bounce pass to a cutting Jones. She stops, leaves it off for Shea again, who picks up her dribble. Now it's off to Marissa Zane at the top of the key. 4:40 left to play. Pick and roll. Shea gets inside, throws it up, missed it, but there for the backside offensive rebound. The basket is blank and one. You can't let that happen.
Yeah, you cannot. You can't let them get an offensive rebound. Easy putback right there.
So a free throw coming up for Taylor Blank. That's her first basket of the night. Free throw, no good. 36-31, 4.5 to play. Simmons falls down, out of bounds. Caroline pleading for a foul, but nothing from Rocky Hall. 36-31, Robinson with the lead in the ball. They might start killing some clock.
Yeah, they got a 5-point lead. Why not?
2 fouls aside. Zane at the midcourt logo. Dribbles it near side. Now back to her right. Guarded by Smith. Carmine needs a stop and a basket. 4 minutes left to play. Jones off to her right. Now on the far top, this is Alexia Zane. Picks up her dribble. Loose ball. Serafini chasing after it. Out of bounds. They say last touch by Mara. And good sportsmanship as Zane goes to help her up. I mean, obviously you don't want to start fouling with 3:50 left to play, but got to be a little bit aggressive trying to steal these passes.
You're going to have to get up in them and try to get a deflection here. Can't let them just hold it. Kill clock.
Zane has the basketball near midcourt. 3:47 left to play. She dribbles left. Now it's on the near side to Jones. Jones picks up her dribble. Now off to between the circles to Zane. Back near side, Marissa Zane with it. 3:30 left to go. Zane dribbles right, pulls it back out. Now coming near side in the near corner. Back to Zane. 3:23 to play. 36-31 Robinson. Zane splits defenders, gets inside, floats one up, in and out. Rebound by Elliott. Carmike gets the stop. Now they need to score. Down by 5. Serafini near corner. Dribbles, pulls up for 3. Won't go. Rebounded by Blank. 3 minutes to go. 36-31 Robinson. Zane has it over on the far right top. She dribbles left. Throws it off to Alexia Zane. Now on the far side, Jones with it. They're just going to start killing some clock. 2:40 to go. Jones here near side. Now over on the far side, back to Zane. Really got to think about fouling here for Clinton Wolf.
Yeah, you do.
Jones back to Zane, and they will start fouling. So Johanna picks up her second, third Lady Bulldog foul. They got to foul 2 more times to set up free throws. You got to ask yourself, who do you want to shoot the free throws as Jones falls down, and the foul will be on Simmons. That's her 4th. So Jaya Smith will check in for that reason with 2:18. I think you probably wait till about the 2-minute mark, so about 18 seconds of hard defense trying to get a steal, but then you got to foul.
Yep. Jones
over on the far side. Now back to her left. They want to get it to Zane. Serafini tries to the 9. Now Zane has it. That's not ideally who you want to foul. And Clinton Wolf says, let's foul Jones. Have they missed any free throws?
They've missed only 1 out of the 4 they've shot.
And that was the last one that Blank shot on the last possession. So Caitlin Jones, who's got 10 points for Robinson, will shoot 2 with 2:05 left to play. First free throw on the way. Got it. Simmons back in. Second free throw for Jones. That's the big one. 3-possession game, 38-31. Smith into the front court. Hands it off to Elliott. Elevator screen to get it off to Serafini. She lets a 3 fly. It won't go. Rebound tipped into the hands of Zane. Zane into the front court. And they'll continue to play keep away here with just 1:45 left to go. Jones goes right, now left. Caroline's got 4, so she can't commit the foul if they want to foul. I think Robinson knows that. 90 seconds left.
Have to get up and foul here in a minute.
Robinson calls a timeout. With 1:28 left to play, we'll keep it here. It's a 30-second timeout. You know, Travis, with 1:38 left, a couple of missed 3-point attempts. Carmine had their chances, but just too many missed shots again tonight.
Yeah, that cold spell continues on their shooting. I mean, that's been the last two and a half weeks of just cold shooting. You couldn't have it tonight against this Robinson team, and the game's not over yet. They could, get a turnover here, hit a couple big shots, or hit a couple threes. Cut the lead down, but it's going to be a tough ask. Tall order with a minute and a half left, down 7.
1:28 left to play. Robinson leads it 38-31. Lady Bulldogs trailed by as many as 11. They got it down to 3 twice in this fourth quarter. But 4 straight scored by the Lady Maroons. Might be too much to ask. Odell dribbles off to her right. They go in the far corner to Shea. And they're going to foul Shea in the far corner with 1:18, and that will send her to the free throw line.
Number 2, Jaya Smith will send Elizabeth Shea to the line for 2.
1:18 left to play. 2 free throws here for Elizabeth Shea, who hasn't scored in the second half. But she had 9 there in the first. And her first free throw is no good. Ashlyn Rager checks in for Carmi White County. Miss or make here. Carmi needs a quick basket, preferably a 3. Second free throw. Shea got that one. Third Robinson player to reach double digits. 39-31, 1:15 left to go. Simmons, near side to Serafini, back to Simmons, picks it up, and looks, gets it off to Serafini. They got to score in a hurry. Simmons pulls up for three, won't go, rebounded by Jones. And Jones gets it off to Zane, just 57 seconds left to play. And Zane gets it off to Shea. Carmine's got a foul.
They got a foul quick.
Robinson can taste it. They're just playing keep away. Clinton Wolfowitz, he might just say not foul. 33 seconds. It's a tough way if you're Carmi to have this season come to an end. At 20 seconds, Zane has it. Carmi lays off. Robinson's going to run this out. One of the greatest seasons in Carmi-White County girls basketball history is going to come to an end here in the regional championship as Robinson wins it by a final of 39-31. Carmi fought tooth and nail all fourth quarters. That little 5-0 run to end the game for Robinson was all they needed. As Carmi ends the season at 26-6, Robinson improves to 25-5, and they're going to move on to the Newton sectional. It's always, tough when your season comes to an end, Travis, but you make it all the way to the regional title game the way they did with that miraculous one on Monday, and they fought tooth and nail all night long.
Yeah, just some nights your shots aren't falling. That's kind of what happened here tonight. Played their tails off on defense. It was a great game from start to finish, just didn't hit enough shots.
Congratulations to Robinson. They're the Fairfield 2A regional champs. Just a heartbreaker for the Lady Bulldogs. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break. We'll come back with the Roark Transport postgame show here on 97.3 WRUL.
The Carmi Kiwanis Club is working hard to make a difference in the community, and it all starts with serving the children of the world. From fundraising efforts with proceeds going directly back into the community to working hand in hand with the Key Club, schools, Arrows program, and much more. At the Carmi Kiwanis Club, we build, and we love to welcome you. We meet every Thursday at noon in the White County Farm Bureau basement. Come visit us for lunch, a great program, and learn more about how Carmi Kiwanis helps move our region forward.
Hey Bulldog fans, it's Amanda Nelson with First Bank. We're excited to be your 3-for-3 sponsor again this season. For every 3-point shot made at a varsity boys and girls basketball game, we'll donate $3 to Carmi White County School. And be sure to stop by and get your First Bank Bulldogs debit card. Every time you swipe it, we'll also make a donation to the school. Since 1893, First Bank has been committed to making great things happen for Carmi businesses, farmers, and families. Let's go Bulldogs.
Housing lender, member FDIC.
Evil Eye Creative Studio in Carmi is a full-service communications and design consultancy. Located in the heart of Southern Illinois, we have a strong focus on small businesses, schools, and nonprofit organizations. From t-shirts to business cards to large format banners, we are excited to make your design project a reality. We also specialize in video and audio production. Reach out to us to see how we can create something amazing together, all within your budget. Evil Eye Creative Studio. What can we create with you?
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and a promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today. Citizens National Bank of Albion has always been in the business of making dreams come true.
Are you like many in the community that have dreamed of owning your own business?
Bring your ideas in and speak to one of our commercial loan professionals in Albion, Alney, Crossville, and Bridgeport.
Our competitive rates and solid decision making will make it the best decision you've ever made.
Let us help you get started, and we'll watch your business grow.
Citizens National Bank of Albion, no better banking.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Nancy J. Winter, CPA. We believe in family values, even in the world of finance, because every financial decision impacts your family. For all the milestones in your life, our team is here to maximize your savings, minimize your taxes, and help you plan for a prosperous future.
Visit Nancy J. Winter, CPA in Carmi for tax planning, saving for college, retirement planning, and the expertise to help get you where you want to be. Learn more at nancykwintercpa.com or call 382-2364. Nancy J. Winter, CPA, where you're treated like family.
Final score, Robinson defeats Carmi-White County 39-31 here at the Fairfield 2A Regional Championship. As the postgame show is brought to you by Roark Transport, hauling fuel, rock, grain, and more to help our community grow. Call 265-3665 for more. As head coach Clinton Wolf is making his way up here, I'll let Travis pass his headset over. Being joined by Clinton Wolf, and Coach, a talented team, that Robinson club, and you knew they were going to be a handful, and you guys fought tooth and nail all the way to the end.
Yeah, they're extremely talented. Coach Simmons and I were talking about that just walking across the floor. They got some shooters. They're quick. They get down the floor extremely well. I thought we did a great job of eliminating all of their runouts and transition points that they wanted to get. We really thought if we could hold them under 40, that we would be in a good spot. And we gave up 39 points. What we didn't anticipate was how well they guarded. I honestly thought we would be able to get into some of our offensive sets and motions and continuity offense and be able to do some things to get some looks, and credit them. They guarded as well as we did.
You could tell offensively you guys really wanted to slow things down, and you could see at times how quick they can be defensively. I mean, they're just all over the place, and you told us that on Monday. But like I said, at the end of the day, you guys just really couldn't get a lot of good shots off, and when you did, they just weren't falling.
Yeah, a lot of contested shots because of their athleticism, and that's where I'll give them credit. I mean, that's a really, really good basketball team. We've talked about how well we guard all year. That team is averaging 57 points a game. They've been averaging like 54 shots a game. Super fast, super quick, super athletic. We came in tonight with our defensive mindset of we've got to keep them under 45 shots and we've got to hold them under 40. And again, I'll see when the stats come out tomorrow how many shots they got up, but I bet we held them under 45, and we held them under 40 total points. We did exactly what we wanted to do defensively. Again, offensively, we just could not get any rhythm going tonight. I don't know how many free throws they missed, maybe 3 or 4. We missed a few at the line tonight that could have squeezed that down a little bit. They definitely had the advantage on the free throw percentage. But credit our girls. They did a fantastic job all year. You talk about the first conference championship in 15 years, the first 20-win season in 15 years, winning 26 basketball games. There's only been 4 girls basketball teams in school history to do that, and we were one of them. Just very, very proud of their effort. They didn't quit tonight. We were down 11 and cut it to 4. That just shows the resiliency and just the kind of players that these girls are. And we've talked about it all year. High character girls, super competitive. They're not going to back down. And, we just came up a little short, and I heard the fans all hollering when I let them dribble out the last 20 seconds. When we go foul, they're not missing their free throws, and that could have been 45-31. Sometimes you just have to give credit where credit's due. And that's a really, really good basketball team. 5 seniors. I believe they won a regional last year, brought all 5 of the starters back. 2 of those are the twins or the coach's daughter. I'm sure they've been playing together since they were in diapers. Sometimes the other team is just better than you are. And that's no fault to our effort and how well our girls played tonight. We just came up a little short.
Well, you hate when the season comes to an, especially a season like this that had so many first, such a historic season. You mentioned the 26 wins, the conference championship, and that was really led by your two seniors, Johanna and Mara, and two girls I know you'll dearly miss next season.
Yeah, they'll be missed. Joe and has been a 2-year starter. Mara's been a 2-year starter. She didn't start her sophomore year because I had those 5 seniors, but she played a ton of minutes as a sophomore. Two really, really just good basketball players. Joe guards well. 13, that's a pretty talented player for them, had 4 points tonight. She's averaging somewhere in that 8 range. Joe takes care of the basketball tonight. It was a little mismatch. They did a good job of putting one of their longer girls on Joe. It kind of cuts down her sight lines to make some of those passes, but she adjusted and did what she needed to do, and she's done that all year. And she's like the team mom. She takes care of everything for me. She just an incredible person going to play college tennis. Just super proud of what she's done over the last 4 years. And Mara scoring her 1,000th point, and we talk about her defensive effort. And I'm looking over here, and 33 had 11 points tonight. She's averaging 19. I'd have to go back and look at all of our games, but Mara guards the other team's best player every night. And we can talk about her offensive stats all day long because they're awesome. But what I'm most proud of is what Mara can do defensively for us and what she's done all year guarding the opponent's best player. And I would guess out of our 32 games we've played, that their best player didn't even reach their average one time. And that's pretty impressive. There's not too many on boys or girls. You can have a defensive player do that. Just a talent girl going to play softball up at Wabash. Those girls both have a bright future ahead of them. They got a lot of things to look forward to. I know they're upset right now, and like I told them in the locker room, there is nothing that I can say right now to make that hurt go away. It is what it is. You guys have done something for our program. You've brought us back to where we need to be by your senior leadership and your senior play on the floor. And, we're going to miss those girls next year. We really will.
Well, Coach, congrats on a great season. It's been so much fun to watch you guys from where you were last year to see you at this moment tonight, this season. Just congrats on a great season altogether.
Guys, I appreciate the coverage. I say it all the time. What you guys do at WRUL, and I'm sure you hear it and you probably don't believe it, but you guys are the best in the business in our area. It's unbelievable what you guys have been able to bring to our community, and we just really, really appreciate what you guys do. I can't thank you guys enough for taking all the time away from your lives to come do this. It's awesome.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Coach. That's Clinton Wolf. Lady Bulldogs fall tonight 39-31 in the regional championship. Run to the individual stat line. First for Robinson. They're led by Caitlin Jones, who had 12 points, 11 for Marissa Zane, 10 for Elizabeth Shea, 4 for Alexia Zane, and 2 for Taylor Blank. 4, Carmi-White County, 10 points for Mara Serafini, 6 apiece for Ashlyn Rager and Caroline Simmons, and 9 for Addie Elliott. Travis, you got team stats?
Carmi shot 6 of 14 for 43% from 2-point field goal range, 3 of 10 for 30% from 3, and 10 of 14 from the charity stripe for 71%. Robinson shot 15 of 33 from 2 for 45%, 1 of 10 for 10% from 3, so Coach got his wish of under 45 shot attempts. 6 of 8 from the free throw line for 75%. Carmi had 3 offensive, 17 defensive rebounds, and 10 turnovers. And Robinson had 6 offensive, 12 defensive rebounds with 5 turnovers.
Our play of the game brought to you by First Mid Bank and Trust. Any department you can bank on. Account of the great folks at First Mid Bank and Trust in Carmi. Their last games were in the maroon and white. I think Johanna Smith, Mara Serafini. The shots weren't falling tonight. Travis Carmi obviously didn't play their best game in terms of shooting and offense, but you can't say enough about what those two girls have meant to this program. Not just great athletes, but great kids as well.
Yeah, over the last 2 or 3 years, just think of from last year to this year, going from 10, 12 wins to
10,
to 26 wins,
Yeah.
and that just shows the type of leadership they had. They went through the losing, and they brought a winning mentality, and it spread throughout the rest of the girls and the rest of the team, and they're going to be sadly missed.
Well, again, congrats to the Lady Bulldogs on an outstanding season, 26-6. That is good enough for the second most wins by a girls basketball team in school history, and I just can't say enough how fun it's been to watch this team, like Travis said, from where they were last year to what they have done this year. And they're bringing a lot back next year. Obviously, Elliott, Simmons, Rager, 3 starters returning, a couple of girls off the bench that we'll see in the lineup next year. Really good chance Carmi could be right in the same spot next year, I think.
Yeah, hopefully they can, take this loss and use it as motivation and use it as experience for for later on down the road and for next year.
So, again, congrats to Coach Wolf, Coach Simmons, and the girls on a fantastic season. It's been fun. Our basketball season not over yet. The boys, they'll begin regionals next week, and me and Travis will be right back here tomorrow night as they take on Fairfield in the Blatt Emmett Conference Championship game. Should be a fun one. It's going to wrap things up for us tonight. Big thanks to Jovi Wagner back at the WRUL studio, for Haley Winkleman running the camera and the laptop for us tonight, for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. For Travis Black, I'm Cole Carter. Thanks for watching and listening to Lady Bulldog Basketball.